Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 49 of the Road to the Top series. I am Toasty FM. And if you're watching the video, you'll obviously notice some changes to the intro and all that stuff, with the logo and the page, the account itself, and all that stuff. If you wanted more information on that, go to my previous video, the channel update. It'll have everything there about why I did it. I'm changing the Stay Toasty thing because of some issues. But those are minor issues. Really, this is just me kind of making the channel my own and all that stuff. So, but we're done. But none of that, extra stuff. The stuff that doesn't matter. What matters is this save that we're trying to get to the top, get to be the champions of Europe one day. And it's been tough so far. I know it's always tough. It's always tough with this crap. But as you can see below, we have 2 points. Right after we tied against Gondomar, we came back and Spash tied as well, a 0-0. Probably one of our better games this season. Defensively, we're solid. Defensively, we're really good. Didn't get the goal. I believe I started Lysenko. He was absolutely terrible. Everybody else across the board was okay. Obviously, this stuff doesn't look that great, but I think the most important thing is our defense. If defensively we're fine, the rest should come. We have that quality of player. Now, we also lost against Benfica, although that was always going to be a tough game, especially when we give up a penalty within 5 minutes. At that point, we're on an uphill battle, and it was always going to be nearly impossible to get through. Silva, even worse, Silva's out for a few months, I think 4 to 6 months, so he's not going to be back until the second half of the season, which is terrible. We came up against Belenenses. This was just a bad game. I think this was a bad game. That's all we can say. Didn't get the tactics right at all. Bad. Just bad. That's all I can really say. They got, I think it was back-to-back corners. They scored a corner. Okay. And then I think there was like zero time between that. We must have kicked off. They must have got the ball, got a corner, and they got a second corner goal immediately after. Lukong for them was completely unmarked. Very disappointing by the entire team, because that's a team issue. That's an effort thing. Obviously they're disappointed. I mean, they should be. They're not playing well, and I expect more from them. Now, we have made some signings. We have made some free transfer signings that we should talk about. I think we signed Nicolas Jambour. Now, he's a solid player. Comes in that ball-winning midfield role. Not a great tackler. Not great at marking, but he works well on a team. He has the stamina, the strength to, he gets in those tackles. High work rate. He's going to work hard. And that's what I want. I want a player that works hard, that is fine with getting defense. Because even they just have to get near somebody. I mean, he's not a great, tackler, but at least put in an effort, get in there, screw some crap around, just mess with people, and that'll be fine. Now, we're coming up today against a lower division side, obviously, in a cup match. Taça Portugal. They're in the 3rd division. I expect us to get this result today. If we don't, I'm going to sell everybody. That's just... I'm going to sell everybody. People will not make it to the end of the season. The entire team will not make it to the end of the season. That's just not going to happen. If we don't, I will be pissed. So, we're probably going to go back to our old formation, the more attacking formation, get some guys to enjoy their soccer a little bit, be like, hey, we can play, we can do this. Obviously, we're going to have some problems with some injuries. Some of our better players are going to be out, but we can get through that. If we have a goalkeeper. Now from that right there. Okay, good. I was very worried for a second. But, yeah, I want the players to be like, hey, we can, this is the first time I've enjoyed playing soccer in a few long whiles. It's in a long time. So we're gonna come in today. We're gonna go there. We're gonna get the result, and hopefully that'll be able to help us going forward. Now, I've been thinking about changing up the formation a little bit. Now that Silva's out, it's going to be easier because Silva has been such a key player for us. I might go back to a 4-3-3, make Ajiti that defensive midfielder, put him in there. I think that'll help us. I'll maybe try it out in the next game. We'll see how it goes. But today, we're just going to worry about the points. We're just going to worry about, not even points. Screw the points. There's no points. We're going to worry about getting the result and moving on to the fourth round of the Taça de Portugal, the main cup game, in Portugal. So let's look at the lineup for today. Alright, guys. So this is going to be the lineup for today. Montero, Breno, Diniz Almeida, Quintilla, and Deslands in the back. Ricardo Castro, since coming over for his loan, has not been good. Diniz Almeida had a really good season for us last year. Hopefully, he can kind of pick it up a little bit today. Barbosa and Jambor in the midfield. Devoe, Alexander, and Famia behind Paredes. Now, this is pretty much our best 11. This is the best players. I mean, I don't think we should have to worry about fitness. We don't have another game for another 5 days. We'll be fine. We just need our best players to perform well. We need them to gain some confidence, and that's what today's going to be. Gain some confidence against a lower level team, and maybe hopefully get a result. Hopefully get a few goals. We have a youth player on the bench, Leandro Neves. He is not very good. He's basically in there just in case anything happens to Montero. I hope it does not. Yeah. He's currently the only other goalkeeper we have at the club. The B team is lacking in goalkeepers at the moment. So, not the B team. I keep calling it the B team. The under-19s. I'm used to having a B team. But, yeah. So, we're away from home, which is probably going to be the toughest thing about today. They have a couple people out injured. They're not out injured. They're just injured playing. Whether or not they just don't feel confident in other players or whatever reason, we have to, attack those positions, show our superiority. We start off the game slow, that's for sure. We're kind of coming into our own now. After 20 minutes, kind of feeling our way into the game. It's probably the first time we've seen this much of the ball in months. They probably don't have no idea what to do with it. But we have the better team. I think eventually our quality will win out. Paredes not having a good game up top. It seems like all our shots so far have come from outside the box. We're pretty even with them on passes completed. And it looks like, Famia looks like he has a groin strain. Not the first half I was hoping for. It's been a lot of injury time there. But it has not been good. Let's bring Litka in for Famia. I don't even know what to say to them. I'm disappointed with their performance, but I understand that they haven't really needed to perform in a while. So, this is kind of different playing this level of team. Paredes might come off soon, bring on the super sub of cup games, but Lysenko here in a bit, because Paredes has been quite awful. Everybody else seems to do fine. It seems like we just can't be. We're just not. All our attackers are not doing well. I'm sure that's because they're playing very deep. Dinis Almeida is injured. Of course. Why the hell not? I'm gonna wait to bring on attacker because we've already made this. Would make our second substitution. If we make one more, that'll be 3, and then we'll be in big trouble if something happens. Either a red card and we can't change tactically, or another injury and we can't get him off. So in the second half, we were really playing a lot better. And there goes Paredes. He has a broken nose. I guess could be worse things in the world, but still not very happy. Another 20 minutes left of regular time. I'm not sure if at this point it would go to extra time or go straight to penalties. I want neither. Alexander from very far out doesn't make it to anybody, doesn't make it past them, but Deslands does a good job. But Baza, he loses out to Pipo. Is that a good job by Castro there. Has played well so far since coming into the game for the Almeida. Lysenko finds Jambor. Oh, Jambor! He almost scored his first goal with Union Lady. Unlucky to hit the bar there. Unlucky. We're still haven't gotten through yet. I've been forced into a couple substitutions that I did not want to make. Jambor looks really tired, and he's on a yellow card. I just don't see that ending up very well. It looks like we're going to go to extra time. I think we're going to move higher up the field. It looks like they're just back deep. Let's look at their at the team's possession. Where are we holding possession? Where versus where they are holding possession? So I mean, it seems like actually, yeah, it looks like they're holding it in the midfield. Actually, hasn't been much of a difference actually, which is kind of interesting. So maybe we shouldn't go higher up. Never mind. Forget I said anything like that. All our shots have mainly been from out of the box. All the ones that have actually mattered. They seem to have. I mean, 18. Bruno is the one that seems to have being the one that causing the most pressure on us. Key passes. There's one right there. For us, we have had no key passes. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. We have not completed a cross. Excellent. They have completed 2. Excellent. It's just showing how good we are. I have no idea which we should do. Pass into space, maybe? No, I don't want to. I don't know if I wanted that. Let's do. Actually, let's do pass in space. Screw it. Why not? Play a little bit, a little bit more wide. Maybe we can be a little bit more expressive. Because I mean, technically we're probably as good as them, but hopefully we can beat them out physically. By maybe we should up the tempo. Actually, up the tempo, higher tempo, and just try to beat them down, kind of. Hopefully somebody from our team will get that. Fazenda. Tavares. Tavares. Nunes. Tavares. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting fired. Just. Yeah, Montero should do better than that. I feel like that's like some kind of play right back. Disappointed there. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good, people. This is definitely the definition of not good. Let's go wide. I think I have no idea what to do now. Exploit the right. I mean, Defoe seems to be the only one doing it. Litka's having a disgustingly terrible game. Let's exploit the right. Might as well. I mean, what? Why the hell not? Let's change up something else here. Attack. Fullback on attack. Fullback on attack. Let's make Jambor. Let's put Jambor right here. Put him on ball when he made it on the defend. And just go with it, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. Litka here. Lysenko. Alexander! Screw it. Why did I do it? Why did I change anything? Don't change anything. Go back. Go back. Abort. Abort. Okay. Much better. Was that straight off the kickoff? Maybe they knew I was making changes. And they're like, we do not want to play that shitty formation. They still put us in. Crappy. Sorry. Is that the first time I've cussed on this game? I'm surprised it took me this long. Okay, maybe just pause the game so I don't get screwed over here. I'm gonna do that. Automatic pain. Alright. So I did not say the F word. Or the S word. Imagine that never happened. We scored a goal up the left. So let's just support the flanks. Might as well. Passing space. Let's do that. Mixed passing. Actually, let's present possession, please. It took me almost 50 episodes to say my first curse word. Thank you. About 15 minutes left, 10 minutes left to go. In this game, don't want it to go to penalties. What's Montero like as far as like pure shot stopping? Good reflexes, good reach. Let's see. I have no idea. Not great penalty takers. We have some terrible penalty takers actually. Let's go to penalty shootout. This is the first penalty shootout in this save. Ooh, and so you're welcome. I did this just for you. You didn't know that? Yeah, of course I played this game like garbage. I screwed it up because I wanted to go to penalties because that creates more tension and gets me more viewers. Quintilla. Okay. We're 2 for 2. As long as we don't miss. Oh, good job, Montero. Devoe. 3-1. They've missed one so far. Freitas. Oh, and Montero saves 2 in a row. With this one, we should get it up. Barbosa, and we go through. Tension. Beautiful tension. The feeling, yeah, we played crappy. Yeah, that was not good. We should not have. I mean, Jambor had a great game. Man of the match. really controlling the midfield. Unfortunately, everybody ahead of him was playing like garbage. Let's go into the schedule. Alright, guys, so, 3 players injured in one game. 5 to 6 days for Paredes, 5 to 6 weeks for Familia, and 3 to 4 months for Denise Almeida. It's all too familiar. It's all too familiar. I wonder why. I feel like I'm having deja vu. Yeah, we won the game. Like I predicted, obviously. Played terribly. And, yeah, we can't play like that in the rest of the games if you want to stay in this division. We're going to come up against Stubble in a few days. Then Olnich in another cup game. Sporting. And then we're going to come back for Aroca in tomorrow's live com. And then we're going to have another cup game after that. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being patient with all the new things happening on the channel. I'm supposed to make up some new catchphrase now that I don't have yet. So, go be stuff. Bye.